Catherine Diss there in London. Well, German football coach Jürgen Klopp was appointed the head of global soccer for Red Bull this week. The decision has proved controversial and surprising to some. Deutsche Welle correspondent Mathis Richtmann joins me live from Berlin now. Mathis, why did Klopp sign on with Red Bull?
Yeah, just to recap briefly, Jürgen Klopp is a 57-year-old German football coach who just recently left the English club Liverpool, having won Champions League and won Premier League since joining in 2015. And he's generally liked in Germany for his very outspoken and joking ways. And Red Bull, the maker of energy drinks, is the owner of several football clubs, including RB Leipzig in Germany's Bundesliga, and other clubs in Austria, the US, Brazil, and now also in Japan. The company further owns 2 Formula One racing teams and is quite well known for massive sponsoring deals in extreme sports. Klopp and the company said on Wednesday that he signed a contract to start as a head of global soccer from January 1st, 2025. In his statement, he said he would see his role, and I cite, primarily as a mentor for the coaches and management of the Red Bull clubs. He also said the role would give him the opportunity to learn again about how to develop football further.
Well, it sounds like a pretty good deal for both parties, really. Why is the move proving controversial in Germany?
Yeah, so the deal came as a surprise for some because Klopp had just recently said to be going on a sabbatical. But the underlying conflict here is a debate that's been brewing in Germany for ages, the juxtaposition of tradition and commercial ambitions. Klopp had been seen more as a traditionalist in this debate so far, spending his career at clubs that sit in opposition to everything Red Bull stands for. He himself had spoken out in favor of Red Bull's RB Leipzig before, defending, for example, the club's massive cash pile. He had said 2 years ago, and I quote, "I am also a traditionalist. However, I think Leipzig hasn't taken anything away from traditional clubs. They just went a new path." And he referred to the fact that Leipzig came into Germany's Bundesliga with a lot of money to get started, buying up some of the best players. He said the field has leveled since, however, and especially with the club now receiving larger sums of money because they compete in the prestigious Champions League. The Austrian company Red Bull has been met with widespread uproar by fans across the country because it seems to circumvent the Bundesliga's 50+1 ownership rules, which are designed to give the club's paying members ultimate control of the clubs. Some football supporters across Germany consider newcomers to embody creeping commercialization of the sport. And then there is Red Bull, the company itself. They are perceived as controversial by some because with its aggressive marketing efforts, it may be contributing to cloaking negative health effects of its only physical product, its energy drink. At the same time, some have criticized the company's Austrian TV channel as a platform for right-wing and conspiracy theory contents. Lastly, the majority owners of Red Bull are the Thai family Yovidia. The family had been named for possible tax fraud and money laundering in the past, and just recently, prosecutors in Thailand reopened a hit-and-run case involving an heir of the super-rich and well-connected family.
Right, so what is next for Red Bull and Klopp then, do you think?
Yeah, so Red Bull will get Jürgen Klopp's expertise from next year onwards. The announcement came just a week after the football coach had received Germany's highest civic order for his advocacy for democracy. Reports by Sky Germany furthermore say his contract includes a clause that would allow him to become Germany's national team head coach in the future.
Mathis Richtmann live in Berlin. Thanks so much for that update. The Princess of Wales has appeared in public with Prince William in the English town of Southport near Liverpool to meet with the families of 3 girls killed in a knife attack in July. It's the royal couple's first joint public engagement since the Princess completed chemotherapy treatment.